Hello, ladies and gents. John Mark Cooper here with another plugin update. Gotta tell you, this is one of the ones I thought was pretty cool. Now, you vets out there, you probably know this already, but let me tell you about something. This is an article we wrote about how to build lead lists, about the old way offline. Network marketers. They teach you about all the ways how to do something, and then there's the new way that we've pulled from a company called My Lead System Pros. Lots of information to learn there about how to build a list, how to build sales funnels, lots of cool little things. If you're interested in that process of learning how to do a network marketing online step by simple, ridiculous step, this is a great company to go and learn it all from. Anyway, so this is the article, explains how to build a list, and at the bottom, it relates to a lot of different articles within the blog that we have. Like the company reviews we've done, and the other sites we've explained. So down here we've got these other reviews you can go and learn more about. So if you wanted to learn more about Rosemary Grove, you go click on it and learn more about it. So if you wanted to know more about Morinda, you could go click on that, and keeps people learning more about the information that we've written on our site. Pretty cool. It's called Nrelate content. Now up here you can change the related post wording. I'll explain how you do that all in the back office. Now to simply to go and simply do this, go to the plugins. You type in. Now let me stop here and let me explain something. If you don't have your own domain and your own blog in your own control, you can't do this. So you have to go maybe to GoDaddy, get your own domain, set up your WordPress, and then you can do this. So these are for the people who have control of their own sites. So you go back in here into your install plugins and type in Nrelate. Alright. Now back here we have three choices, and I'll explain an example of flyout. It's better to show it than explain it. Most popular, we chose to go with the Nrelate content because we wanted to give those articles that don't see a lot of attention a little bit more link juice. Now let me show you, there's a couple of surprises in the back office in the settings for this plugin. So let's go to the plugins here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So the installed plugins. Okay. Go down here. Now in the dashboard there is a couple of things. I'll show you how they relate to our settings. Just only a couple of things. There we go. So in the back office here, we can advertise with these plugins, and the thumbnails is a selection that you can choose from. I'll show you those two later. Let me show you the setups. Now if you want to, you can have this thumbnail, or you can have text, and not have anything there at all. The thumbnail gives you the picture. Alright, if you want a picture to be seen at the bottom, picture 1,000 words gives you a bit more of a show of your plugin. Now if you want to have your plugin be bigger, you can. You can make it pretty big, or you can make it pretty small. Depends on your choices. What I strongly recommend you do is you find yourself an image that's something that you like, that's something that relates to your brand, or something that relates to you. Maybe it's a logo, maybe it's your picture. This is me. So what I did is I set it up on my blog site. It's better to have it set up in your own blog site as opposed to another server, because then you might have load times. Now down a little bit lower there is your related posts. Now you can change this to be anything you want. There's the maximum of 10 you can choose. Now, but the thing is, if you choose more than the width of your site. My width is 700 pixels. If you choose to go, say, to 8 or to 9 or to 10, it might end up being 2 lines, and it might get pretty busy underneath your article, and we chose 5. Now, about the relevant post, and if you choose to have it be medium or high, you may not have anything related according to the server that Nrelate works from. Now that's the other thing. Nrelate is an off-site server that actually analyzes your blog and all the posts that are in it, and it will pick out the most related. That's what this is for. This is this guide, I guess you could say. And what it will do is it will go in and it will analyze everything that you've done, and if you have a site like on lists or on something else, it will pick the things that are appropriate, but there's no load time problem. Now down here a little bit further, there is the show post excerpt. Those are the words that are underneath. You know, I was just saying, go over here, you see the number of words that are being described that are pulled from the actual article itself. You can change that. You can make it 25, you can make it 20, or you can have none at all. Just unclick it. So we chose to have a little bit of words, left it as is. Now if you have other people that are able to write on your site, you can choose that. You can, and there's more layout settings, lots of cool things. Now let me go back up and explain to you how advertising works. Now in the dashboard there is an ID that you will be able to plug in and add into your advertising. So when you go to set up your advertising process, there is an ID that you'll get out of your dashboard that's given to you. And just go over to partners.nrelate.com. It's right there. They'll show you how to do it. It's all step by step. We chose not to do this because we wanted to be able to have a little bit more control of the advertising that is on our site. We want to pick out what we want to have presented to you. So if we do it this way, we have no control. It's at the mercy of the Nrelate server and their selection. So we chose not to do this right now. If you have a bigger blog, more traffic coming, and you want to have a diversity in what you're offering to your clientele, this might be a great choice. Anyway, if you want to have a bit more selection on your thumbnails, oh look at that, that loaded pretty fast. Now if you want to have a bit more selection, there are style selections. See the Huffington Post? That's a style of the flyout, very similar to flyout, what flyout looks like. And if you're a programmer and you like to have your own, you can come down here and make your own. There you go. That's what Nrelate post content looks like. That's what the back office entails. And I hope you enjoy it. Good luck to you. Talk to you later. Cheers.